I am live. I'm live, baby. Okay, so I haven't done this in a very long time because I've been hiding behind my desk working and creating all kinds of fabulous magic here at the CYL office. So it's been a while. Hello, everybody. How are you? If you're there, if you're watching, go ahead and put in the comments that you're here and say hello to me or something. It is great to be here live again. Ah, Rachel Elizabeth with her beautiful pendants and jewelry design. Hi, Rachel. Okay, who else is here? Let me know. Say hello. Oh, it's Auntie BJ all the way from Hawaii. And it's Roz. Hi, Roz Brooks. Oh my goodness, it's so great to, well, you can see me. I can't see you, but I can see your names pop up. And just so you're aware, I'm actually live on 8 different channels right now. So you might be wondering where I'm seeing the comments because I'm live on my personal page, my business page, the Celebrate Your Life fan page, the CYL Online Soul Fest group. There's about 10,000 people in that group, and the Soul Tribe group. And we're just live all over the place. And YouTube. Oh, you're trying to manifest a trip to Scottsdale in October, says Rachel. I wonder why. Should I tell everybody why you're manifesting a trip? Okay, everyone. Let's see if I can get this cough to calm down here. Therese Hartman. Hi. Okay, so the reason why Rachel Elizabeth is trying to manifest a trip to Scottsdale in October is, drum roll please, we are doing our regular, the regular meaning it's not a retreat. We're doing a large conference style Celebrate Your Life event in Scottsdale, Arizona. The one where we have tons of speakers and workshops, and you come for like 3-4 days, however long you want, because we do pre-conference workshops, and then we do post-conference workshops. And oh, here, let me share screen with you. I wasn't going to talk about this now, but I will talk about this, and then I'm going to talk about what I decided to talk about. And Gail is there. Hi, Gail. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I'm going to share screen. And here we go. Let's see if this works. Okay, so we are doing our Celebrate Your Life event. The last time we did this was in 2019. So I am extremely excited about this because we were grounded. We were sent to our room, and we've been doing the smaller events. You know, the smaller, they're a little bit more expensive, the retreat style program. So this is our regular Celebrate Your Life conference taking place in Scottsdale on October 28th through the 30th. And as you can see, we've got Michael Beckwith, and for the first time ever with us, Gabby Bernstein. And if you haven't heard her speak, she is off the wall fantastic, just amazing. She is just, woo, she's gonna light your world on fire. Neil Donald Walsh, Lisa Williams, Matt Kahn, the fabulous Sunny Dawn Johnston, Dougal Frazier, Emmanuel Dagger. Oh, Dougal is new to us also. Okay, for those of you who are not familiar with Dougal, why can't I talk today? Hold on, let me drink some water. Maybe that'll help. Dougal Frazier. He talks all about the energy of color and the different colors that you wear, and how you can shift your energy with wearing different colors or having different colors around your room or in your decor. It is so fascinating. And of course, Emmanuel Dagger, the amazing healing energy work that he does. And then new to us again is Molly McCord. And Molly is a world-renowned astrologer. So super, super excited to see Molly. Can you guys all see the screen? Can everybody see the screen? Wait a minute. Now you're seeing that screen. Can you all see this screen? And then just here, I'll post the URL, and it's just an amazing program. I'm super excited about this. I cannot wait to do this again. How do I stop sharing? Okay, there we go. Hi. All right, there's Janice and Greg Peterson. Greg. All right, so that's what's happening in November. And if you're interested in signing up, I would recommend doing it very soon. First of all, the prices are going to go up. So if you don't do it quickly, the prices are going to go up and you want to get the discounted price. So I've posted the URL right there. It's celebrateyourlife.com/CYL 2022/Scottsdale. But you know what? If you just go to celebrateyourlife.com and just click on the, just scroll down, you'll see it. So don't even worry about all the clicking, / all that kind of stuff. Okay, where did everybody go? Here we go. You got to come to this one. I mean, if you ever have thought about coming to a Celebrate Your Life and you haven't, this is not the year to put it off. This is the year to do it. Absolutely 100%. Because if you keep putting it off, how do you know that, how do you know we're going to do it next year? Of course we will, but you want to make sure and do it this year. Okay, this is the year definitely to come out and be with your community, connect with your soul tribe, and all these great speakers. So it would be wonderful, wonderful to see all of you. Okay, so I'm going to get to what I came here to talk about today. And what I want to talk about is thoughts and feelings. So how many of you, go ahead and post this in the comments, how many of you are finding yourself having overwhelming thoughts or thoughts that don't serve you, and then you plummet down into feelings that don't feel so great, or feelings that don't serve you, or maybe you don't even know that you've had the thoughts, and all of a sudden you're just feeling really lousy or anxious or overwhelmed, or like there's just so much massive amounts of energy coming at you. So whoever said me, I can't see your name because it just says Facebook user. So tell me who you are, please. I'm not quite sure who that is. Anyway, and if I don't say your name, that's because it doesn't show up, by the way. So if I don't say hello to you, I'm apologizing in advance, but it doesn't show up somehow. Some people do, some people don't. So anyone out there, you're feeling like you're just on this decline with your thoughts, and Sarah Hutton. Hi, Sarah. You're feeling like you're on this decline of energy. And the one thing that I realized, and I started to do this in the last couple of weeks because it's been intense, and we're getting ready to go to Skamania next week. We're doing an event with Dr. Sue Morter in Skamania, Washington. And now we just lined up Scottsdale. So we're getting back to things, and it's wonderful and it's super exciting, and it's a ton of work. And so I started to get that overwhelmed feeling, and then digress into this place of massive anxiety. And bye, Greg. Okay, good to see you. So, but there are ways to pull yourself out of it before you drop down too low. And even if you do drop down low, there's still ways to pull yourself out of it. And I know that I forget to use the tools that I know to use in order to bring myself through it. And it's like, duh, I've been doing this and studying this for 27 years now. Actually longer than that. 27 years I've been doing Celebrate Your Life events. But there are some great ways and some great tools. And so I thought I'd share a few of them with you today. So anyone else feeling that way, or kind of feeling your energy just slipping, and you can't figure out why, or you're anxious, or you're sad, or you're depressed? Because I'm hearing that a lot lately. Oh, BJ, it would be wonderful to see you. You too, Rachel. So here's the thing. When you find yourself going into that place, the first thing that I start with is what I do to set my intention for the day. How many of you remember the movie, What the Bleep? Anybody see that movie? Anyone? See What the Bleep? Right? I'm going to watch in the comments. So in What the Bleep, one of the things that really that really struck me, of course, was seeing Joe Dispenza for the first time ever. No one knew who Joe Dispenza was except for his patients at his practice. And so one of the things that struck me was how he spoke about setting your intention for your day. And he said that one little piece of information, and then there really was nothing to follow up with that. We all had to figure out, well, what does that mean, set your intention for your day? But now, of course, he's teaching how to do that. Dr. Sue teaches how to do that. Sunny teaches how to do that. All of these amazing teachers teach you how to begin your day in a way that will assist you in dissipating any of the anxiety and any of those overwhelming feelings that you're having. So what I do every single morning without fail, before my feet hit the floor, and that's the big piece, before my feet hit the floor, my hand is on my heart. I'm connecting with my true self, because no matter how overwhelmed you are or how upset you are, the center, the core, the light, the joy, the peace, the true essence of you, who you are, never goes away. That never fades. It's just, it gets overwhelmed. So let's say this is the truth of who you are, right? This is your core, your center. And then in walks anxiety. Do, 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 do. And anxiety gets closer and closer to you. And the next thing you know, anxiety has blended with your true self and overwhelmed your true self. And so the key is unblending and coming back to center, unblending and coming back to center. So one of the things that I do is hands on heart, few deep breaths, feeling the truth of who I am, and setting my intention for the day. I have a little mantra. Thank you, God and angels and universe, for bringing me all these beautiful blessings today. And I know that magic is going to unfold in every moment of my day. Thank you. And then I get out of bed. And then I go do about my, do the things that I do. But then as I'm getting ready or I'm drinking my water, that's one of the first things I do every single morning is drink a glass of water. I have my little rituals and I love my ritual. But the other thing I do is I say to my phone, I push the little button and I say, hey, Siri, play Karen Drucker music. How many of you know who Karen Drucker is? Or whoever music? I'll say sometimes play Chris Volker music. Those are, and oftentimes Barry Goldstein, but Barry Goldstein's a little bit more meditative and I use him for meditation. But I will put on inspiring music, not like upbeat dancing music, but inspiring music, music that touches my soul. And Karen Drucker and Chris Volker have that music that just really, really touches my soul. So as I'm going about my morning and as I'm getting ready and brushing my teeth and taking a shower, whatever I'm doing, I listen to either Chris or Karen. I'm going to write their names down in the comments. So it's Karen Drucker and Chris Volker, Volker. And so as I'm listening to their music, it also assists me in helping to set the tone of my day, because Chris is singing about you are enough, I am love, I am peace. Karen is singing about gratitude and let your spirit soar. And it's really the most amazing way to set the tone for your day. It keeps your thoughts in alignment of where you are going for the rest of your day. And then, of course, I get ready and I'm all ready. And then I sit down and I meditate. And I turn Barry Goldstein on, Barry Goldstein for my meditation music. Here, I'll put this in the comments. Barry Goldstein. I love Barry. And Barry will be at our event as well as Chris Volker. Yay! So I put that music on and then I sit and I meditate. I just sit in stillness, absolute stillness, drop into the truth of who I am. If anxiety or anything else pops up, I say, okay, we're going to deal with you later. Not now, not now. And I keep dropping into stillness, keep dropping into quiet. And my mantra is stillness, stillness, stillness. And then as I go throughout my day, now here's one of the biggest pieces that's really, really important with this is as I go throughout my day, if I start to feel lousy, if I start to feel anxious, or if I start to have thoughts that don't serve me, I go back to stillness. And then I do have a dialogue if the anxiety is overwhelming me. So there's a process called, and Gabby Bernstein talks about it in her latest book. She talks about 3 different modalities of therapy that are amazing for busting through trauma. It's EMDR, internal family systems, otherwise known as IFS, and I can't remember the other one. Sorry, but EMDR I remember because I've done that, as well as IFS. And so what IFS is basically what I just explained. So this is like a lay explanation of it. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling scared, if you're feeling in fear, if you're feeling anything other than what is true, the truth of who you are, it's to unblend and separate from those feelings and have a conversation from your true self with this other part of you that is feeling separated from the core of who you are. Okay, so let me explain that a little bit clearer. So we all have that truth of who we are, correct? Would you all agree that you know that you've got that courageous, wise, centered, clear, and put a yes in the comments if you know what I'm talking about, please. That centered place of who you truly are, that clarity, that wise woman, that wise man, that wise person of who you truly are, correct? You all understand that. Every religious and spiritual teaching talks about this. Okay. Sheldon is here. Sheldon, one of the most amazing pianist musicians in the world. Okay, so you know that core of who you truly are. Yes. Okay, so Vincy, you're saying yes. Good. Okay, so we start with that premise. And then again, I'm going to use this example. Here comes anxiety. Here comes fear. Here comes depression. Here comes sadness. And what happens is that it begins to overwhelm us. This is a very lay explanation of it. So it begins to overwhelm us, that feeling, and we get lost. The truth of who we are gets lost. We begin to what is known as blend with that part of ourselves. And so we think that's the truth, right? So, hi, Cynthia. So we think that's the truth of who we are because we become so blended with this emotion. We've become so blended with this feeling that we can no longer identify with the strength, with the core, with the wisdom, with the center of who you are, right? And so here's the trick. Here's the juice of this whole conversation. It's to say, oh, I'm blended with fear. I'm blended with anxiety, whatever it is that you're now overwhelmed by. You take a few deep breaths, you find your core, you find your center, and then you have a conversation with this part of you. And you go into a state of inquiry. Hi there. What's going on? Why are you showing up? And the key is that all parts of ourselves are welcome. So all parts are welcome. It's just being in a curious state to have a conversation to find out why they are there. Why are they showing up? What role do they play in your life? And 90% of the time when I've done this with myself, I find that, oh, the anxiety is there to protect me from something that happened maybe when I was a kid. And they don't need to be there to protect me anymore. And I say, thank you so much. I love you. And now let's separate. I don't need you right now. I'm going to put you in a safe place somewhere. Once you open up that, no, Karen is not coming. Sorry, Cynthia. Barry Goldstein is and Chris is. So once you unblend yourself and you disconnect yourself from those emotions that are overwhelming you, you can have a conversation with that from your center, from your core. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that made sense to you. And next time you're feeling that is to allow yourself to disconnect. Okay, so let's talk about the conference in Scottsdale. Since Cynthia, you're bringing it up again. All right, I'm going to screen share so you can see exactly what's going on in Scottsdale this year. We are doing an event on October 28th through the 31st in Scottsdale. And I hope that all of you decide to come because this is going to be a fantastic program. I am so excited we're getting back to business as usual. This is our jam. This is what we do best. And this is how we serve the community best. So featured at this year's event is Gabby Bernstein for the first time ever, coming to a Celebrate Your Life. Neil Donald Walsh, Michael Beckwith, Lisa Williams, Matt Kahn. He's never been to one of our big programs, only to the retreats. Sunny Dawn Johnston. And new with us also is world-renowned astrologist Molly McCord. Super excited to have her. And also Emmanuel Dagger with his amazing healing processes. And Dougal Frazier, who I call the color guy because he talks all about colors and how colors can enhance your life and the difference between the different colors and how to use color to shift your energy. So it's going to be really, really, really exciting. I hope you'll join us. If you just go to our website at celebrateyourlife.com and just find here we go. Here, I'll just show this, celebrateyourlife.com. If you go to celebrateyourlife.com, it's on the homepage. Just click on events and it will show up right there. And you'll go to the Scottsdale event and you scroll around and you'll see the Scottsdale event. But our team is so excited to do this because we're ready to get back to it. And we're ready to be with all of you in community. There's nothing like being together in our soul community, in our soul tribe. There's nothing like it. And you'll be inspired all the way down from your head to your toes. You'll walk away with some great tools to use in your life to better understand how to navigate through life's challenges. Sunny's going to be teaching a full day intensive post-conference workshop on Monday, October 31st, and Lisa Williams will be teaching a full day pre-conference workshop on Friday, October 28th. And then in between those days is the main conference with Gabby Bernstein and all the great teachers. Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. will be there. So come joining us. Oh, you're just joining. Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Okay, it's going to be October 28th through the 31st. If you go to celebrateyourlife.com, on the homepage, just scroll down and then click on the Scottsdale event, and it will take you to the Scottsdale homepage. So no matter where you are in the world, come join us. It's taking place at this beautiful resort in downtown Scottsdale. It's actually the original home of the first ever Celebrate Your Life conference in 2002. So we're really, really excited. We're super excited. This has been a really, really tough couple of years for all of us, especially for a live event production company. Let me tell you, that was very interesting when they said we couldn't do our work. I was like, what? All right. So, thank you for the early birthday wish. I appreciate that. All right. So thank you for being proud of me. I really appreciate that. And look forward to seeing all of you. Tell your friends, come join us. And even if you come by yourself, you never, ever, 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 ever leave a Celebrate Your Life event without meeting all kinds of new friends and new people and your soul tribe. So come be with us October 28th through the 31st. Go to our website at celebrateyourlife.com. It'll have all the information. Just scroll down the page and click on the Scottsdale event. And I'm super excited to see all of you. And the early bird special ends soon, so you want to get the great price. Oh, Charlie, then come with us and be with us again. It's been too long. We've got to be together. It's going to be amazing. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. And we'll see you soon. Mwah.